Hi, this is Amazing Cat. In this video, I will share with you how to find the last 3 months average sales. So we can enter the average function and then highlight this three cell. That is the last 3 months. We get to know that's 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that is provided that if your data is not dynamic. What if I just add a few more data here, right? So let's say I just enter one more right here. So the average for this data is no longer here. It should shift it down, right? So it should be like this. Now that become 180. So I will highlight this to become 180. Now the thing is that we need to manually shift it down. How can we do it dynamic? The answer lies in understand offset. So the offset functions allows you to specify where do you start from. So it has five parts, right? The starting point, and from here, how many rows you want to go down, right? So I want to go down, but in this case, I want to know where's the last row, right? So how do I know how many rows are that contains data here, right? So I can make use of the or maybe I just say I could just count here manually first. 1, 2, 3. From here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's 10 rows down, right? And then how many columns do I want to move from this cell onwards, right? So there is no columns to move away. And the height is that once I get the last 10, right, I want to do a reverse of six of three rows, right? A reverse of 3 rows. So I will just put to do a reverse, right? Instead of a forward, backwards I use a negative value. And finally, I want a one columns of values, right? 3 rows, but reverse three. So the offset functions give you a range, but a range itself, right, you need aggregate functions, right? So here I will use the average functions to wrap it, and that's where I get 180. Now what if I have one more value here, right? Let's say I get 230. Now at this point it doesn't really change, right? Just like the manual one, right? Average doesn't change, right? So we need to have a way to dynamically find out the number of rows, right? So instead of 10, it's no longer 10. So you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 11, it should be 11. So how do we know that we can make use of the replace that 10 with the count function? So highlight this list here. You should have more rows, right, to control the number of rows to go down from that cell. So enter. Now I get 176. If I do a similar average on the last 3 months data, right, and I get 176, which is exactly the same. And that is how we make use of offset function. And thank you for watching.